Hi there, it's Natalie here. Welcome to my channel, Find Joy in the Journey. It's about to get real country. I'm going to really show you what a country girl I am. I got on the apron and this little sundress. So yeah, I'm gonna look real country. But I'm doing something real exciting, so I wanted to share it with you because it's going so well. One of the things that I'm doing differently with my corn, the containers that I've already planted, the silver and gold and the golden cross bantam, they're done. So I'm gonna plant more corn, but this time I'm gonna use a different method that I learned from another YouTuber, where he started his corn from seedlings. Instead of planting direct seed into the container or to his raised bed, he planted the seeds in the little seed cups and started it that way. And the reason that he did it that way is because when you have bad weather and you have the wind blowing real hard, it will take that stalk and bend it and just almost damage the stalk. So he noticed that if you start with a seedling or a plant, you can plant it more deeper into the ground, which will secure it when the wind blows. It'll make it more secure. So that's the way I'm doing mine this time. Instead of the last time I direct sowed the seeds right into the containers, but this time I'm going to do seedlings. And I want you to see my seedlings. It is time for me to up pot or to pot up. So I'm taking the little cups that I was using, and because they've grown bigger, and I'm transferring them into these larger cups. So we're going from this to this. And I say, to be totally honest, from this to this, I think they'll be big enough to go into the container, into its final home. So, but just look at that. This was in my greenhouse. This was silver and gold corn that I grew from seed in my greenhouse. Using the method I use, I soak the corn, and I also like to use a little hydrogen peroxide water solution. You know, just it works with to get my seeds to germinate. So honestly, there is no problem getting corn to germinate. They really germinate pretty well, probably even without the peroxide. But that's what I do with all my seeds. But so these are my little seedlings that I'm doing in my greenhouse. But now I'm up potting, so I'm going to show you a little bit of that. Okay. Like I said, I'm about to get real country. Okay. You see my little dress? Oh my God, I see myself on the camera and I look like my mom, I swear. But that's okay. It's hot. Okay, my dress is really cute though. You can't see it because of my apron. But let's get to the good part. Let me show you my seedlings, okay? This is what I'm doing. Okay, I have my seed starting mix, right? Oh, and you know Josh was here, so you're gonna hear him singing in the background. Just ignore him. Or if you like his singing, give him a thumbs up. If you like Joshua singing, okay? So I have my seed starting mix. This is the dry version of it, this large container. And then got a little good old-fashioned rainwater to moisten my seed starting mix. Now, what I've been doing, I said this before in another video, I'm upping my game with my seed starting mix. I'm actually using fertilizer. What was it? It was the peat moss, perlite, and vermiculite. That's what I was using before, just that for my seed starting mix. It's light, airy, fluffy. But I decided to up the ante by adding worm castings. And I forgot the other thing. I want to say it may have been compost and worm castings. So it has more nutrients to it. Okay, so what I've been doing is I'm taking my time, so I won't mix them up because I have so many seedlings, and I'm writing silver and gold on the larger cup, right? And then taking the seed starting mix, dipping it in the cup here, pressing it down with my fingers, my thumbs actually. And then, now look, this is a secret. You know, we're doing this with these seedlings, doing all this extra stuff. Because let me tell you something. Wait till you see the roots on this little seedling here. I'm using a little sprinkle of biotone. Just a little bit. Look. Just a little sprinkle in there. Right? Mix it up. You don't want it just bare, touching the roots. Mix it into the soil. Okay, now here's the other part. I had a little assembly line going. I'll show you the other ones that I've already potted over here. I'm not going to hold you long. Okay, then these little cups. These are the cups. I got tired of the trays. I don't know if you saw me when I was up potting my tomato seedlings. It was tomato seedlings for my cherry tomatoes, and I did cucumber seedlings. And I was using that little sail tray. It's hard to get the seedling out of there when it's time to go up to the next level cup. And I literally just cut it, with scissors or my snips. So I just said, I saw somebody using these little paper cups like this that you use in the bathroom, your mouthwash and everything. So I decided to use these. And look, I tear it open like this. I'll get a little closer so you can see. I want you to see the roots. Look at that. Okay, gently take it out of the cup. It's okay. The roots are still intact. See? Okay, so then I've already made like an indentation in here by pressing my thumb in. I drop it right in there. See? Drop it in, kind of press it down with my thumbs. And then add a little more soil to the top, press it around. I try to make it a little, in the center. But if it's not completely in the center, I'm not going to worry about that. And there we go. So I have a bunch over here like that. I'm not going to move you, but I'll just show you. I have a bunch of these over here. And they're just going to go back into my greenhouse until they're ready to go into the container. I'm sorry if this is a bad video because of the way it's positioned, but I wanted the camera angled down so you could see what I was doing with my hands. I'm not really worried about you seeing country. Country Nat. I wanted you to see the seedlings. So that was most important to me. So I'm going to continue to work on my seedlings. What I'm doing is the silver and gold because I really enjoyed the silver and gold. But that golden Bantam is delicious. The corn that I grew, and just tell you this quickly because I don't think I recorded it. The first containers that I harvested of the corn, and I got at least, I want to say 5 or 6 cobs off those containers. That was the silver and gold. And I showed you that I even showed you me, eating some of it. I ate some for lunch with my spaghetti, and then I ate some the day I harvested just the first cob. I took that one cob, and I like to boil my corn with a little salt water, and add butter, and I ate it just like that, and it was so delicious. There is a difference. Hear me when I say there is a difference when you eat vegetables and fruit that you have grown yourself. When you eat food there's a different taste. I kid you not. I'm not just saying that. There's a difference. It tastes less artificial. So let's see. Okay. There's a more natural, rich taste to the food. So I think this was a great decision to start growing my own fruits and vegetables here. I say fruit. They consider, I want to say they consider the okra a fruit, but I don't consider it a fruit. And they consider the cucumbers a fruit. Tomatoes, they consider that a fruit. Okay, so but we're just gonna roll with that. And of course my watermelons, they're definitely fruits. So what I am doing is I am growing, because I really like the silver and gold corn. I'm growing more of that. But don't sleep on the Golden Cross Bantam, because it is really good. I had 2 containers of the Golden Cross Bantam, and I was able to harvest 3 cobs, only 3. They just didn't grow as well as the silver and gold did, but that's okay. Those 3 cobs, guess what? I ate 2 of those cobs yesterday, and I wish I may have taken a picture of it. I was able to harvest before because I don't know if you saw my other video, but I began chopping down those stalks over there. They're dying out, they're dried out. They're not gonna produce more corn. You only get 2 to 3 ears of corn off of 1 stalk. So remember that when you start, if you are planning on growing corn, remember that you will get at least 2 to 3 ears of corn per stalk. So that may, help you with your decision of how many to grow. Letting you know what your yield will be from each stalk. So I had 2 containers of silver and gold, 2 containers of Golden Cross Bantam. Silver and gold did better, but I did harvest a few cobs off of the Golden Cross Bantam. It is a completely yellow cob, and I had 2 that were fully developed, and I boiled that and ate some of that last night, and it was so good. First of all, it's going to be good to me because I love corn, but there is something different about fresh corn that you just pulled off of an ear off the stalk right over there, and take it inside and wash it, and like I said, I boil my corn, and that's what I ate. It was like a little snack, and it was so good. So I will be growing more Golden Cross Bantam, and I'm considering growing another variety that everybody is very, they favor, is peaches and cream. I was kind of hesitant about the peaches and cream because I'm like, what is that going to taste like? But I'm going to grow the peaches and cream because everyone's favoring that. So we'll see. But right now, I'm going to get back to up-potting my silver and gold, and I have a few Golden Cross Bantam that needs to be up-potted also. But I just wanted to share that with you. Now I got to stand up, and y'all got to see how country I look in my dress. That's okay. Look, and then I'm wearing the Crocs too. Yes, come through, country girl. That's okay. I'm in my backyard. I got my fan on me. That's right. Louisiana girl come through. Bye, y'all.